Hey guys, we are here today in Valheim and we're going to take a look at the different torches in the game and see what gets us the best lighting at our base. The first thing that I'm going to let you know, if you've been sticking with the basic wooden torches in your base, is it is definitely worth upgrading to higher tier torches. With my recommendations being the iron standing torch or the sconces being overall the best lights in the game. The standard wood torch burns on 1 resin for 2 hours and 45 minutes. And has a capacity of 4 resin, which totals out to 11 hours of burn time. While the iron torch, the sconce, and the green torch all burn for 5.5 hours for each fuel and have a capacity of 6, which totals out to 33 hours of burn time, which means they last for 3 times as long as the basic wooden torch. The Brazier runs on coal and only has a capacity of 5, but still burns at 5.5 hours per coal, which brings its total to 27.5 hours, giving it slightly less than the other 3 top tier torches. Obviously, the other major factor with the torches is how much they illuminate. You can see here when placed in the center of the room that the standard wooden torch illuminates decently, and you're able to tell there's a blueberry and a mushroom in opposite corners, but can't see them too well. On the other hand, the iron torch, the green torch, and the brazier illuminate the room very well. While the sconce seemingly has just a little bit less illumination than the other top tier torches. And finally, the other factor that goes into investing in higher tier torches would be their cost. Each one costs its basic fuel and a few ingots. The basic wood torch is obviously the cheapest in this area, but doesn't really count as it falls short in the duration and the illumination, while the iron standing torch and the green torch require 2 pieces of iron ingot, and the sconce requires 2 copper ingots. All of these equal out roughly in their cost, given that it is 2 ingots or 2 ore per torch, and once you're at the point where you can build iron, it's not that much harder to acquire than copper. However, the brazier falls way below in the cost ratio, given that it requires 5 bronze. And with every bronze costing 2 copper and 1 tin, that means the brazier equals out to 15 raw ore per light source, which is a ridiculous cost and investment. Overall, I believe that the iron torch and the sconce are the best investment for lighting throughout your base, given that the green standing torch requires guck to fuel it and can be annoying to acquire and maintain. I will say, keep in mind that although the brazier is a high cost light source, it does function just like a campfire and provides you with the warm buff, along with being able to cook over it if you can rig some form of cooking station above it, which means you can use it in second story houses, tree houses, or anywhere else where it might be difficult or impossible to place a regular campfire, which makes it definitely the most unique of the light sources. However, if we're talking about basic lighting and overall investment in your base, it is much better to go with the iron torch or the sconce. Anyway, I hope that this video helped you decide on what investment you're wanting to make with the lighting throughout your entire base, and what seems like it has the best cost, duration, and illumination between all the torches. Thanks for watching, I will see you next time.